Thank you.
And the replay's off, which I have noticed, so that's good.
Yeah. Let's see how we look.
Old.
Alexander, Sanctia, Thaddeus, and Verse. I'm the only one that's off just a tad.
Looking mature today, yes.
It's because you're zoomed out.
Who? Oh.
Duff.
Oh, Duff's, yeah, your square is smaller than usual. Or has it just been so long?
It's been so long. Yeah, that's it's the way the VC. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'm taking care of it in the overlay. I'm just saying
your cam's actually zoomed out for us.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Is it really? That's zoomed out to y'all?
Yeah, I can actually see a complete
like
black square around you.
Square with black bordering it.
No, I see that. I don't.
It's weird, but.
No, what did I just do? Oh crap! Put that back. Oh hell! I don't know what the hell's going on. I just work here. Damn it.
Oh,
all right, I think we're live, aren't we? We live? Yes, we are. I think we are.
Oh, we're live. I'm struggling with my hair.
It's the rejects. What do you know? What we get here? Actually playing Deadlands, which we haven't played in over a month.
It does. It feels like it.
It's been a month. It's been over a month.
I think it's been 3 weeks.
Like 3 weeks?
No, it's been a month.
It's been a month. It's been a month.
Has it?
It's been a month.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 3 weeks off, so it would be a month this week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But we're back.
Well, and I'll be messing up the rules, so that's just the way it works. As we figure this out.
We're used to that, though, so.
Yeah, we're used to that. All right, now. All right. All righty. Well, then let's get started with our Monday session of Deadlands Tales from the Terrortory Trails. As the group, they don't remember, more than likely, but there is a battle getting ready. Yes, it's getting ready to ensue. So let's introduce our characters again, if you remember. And then actually, because I actually have to update the stat sheets too. Oh, you know what? We haven't done a. We'll do that after this. The
level up.
Yeah, the
or advance.
Advance. To use the right terms. So
we also need chips and cards.
Yes, you do. Boom.
That's right.
Boom. Okay.
I need an extra card.
And you get so you get one extra. Or do Rhodey, you get one too? There was 2 of y'all that did, I thought.
Yes.
Yes, it gives me 3 now because that one card gave me the edge.
So did y'all get y'all's extra one, or because
yes, I have all 3 of mine.
And you
need one, don't you? Yeah, you do.
Mine doesn't come for some reason.
Yours wasn't free. All right. Did that show up?
I did. I see it.
All right.
Thank you.
And then I get my chips. So let me, because I always forget to get my chips. And where? Here we go. Marshall chips. I'm going to.
Well, these 2 cards that I got are useless for me.
Oh no! What did you get?
Mine isn't opening properly.
Okay. Well, Gary said they did a little tweaking. I downloaded a couple extra things for Savage Worlds, but he says the
cards look different.
When the cards look different, I just noticed that. But if you click on your tabs now for your character sheet, you can actually click on the actual tab and they work properly.
Oh,
the Dice Tower also works properly.
They did.
You have to open the Suede Adventure card thing.
Well, no, I opened it, but one of them only loads like a corner of the card. The other 2 load fine. Just one of mine doesn't.
Should I open the rest of this stuff then? Because I had 3 books that I don't have open. I'm just open all of them.
If it's
there we go.
Stone in a Hard Place Player's Guide. That's what we're playing, right? Isn't it? No, Blood Drive. No, we're using Blood Drive. That one shouldn't be there. Go away. Not yet. That's a new one. There was a new book that they put out that looked kind of interesting, storyline, and so I went ahead and got it. Adventure
and Tombstone 7 is just pre-gen characters.
Oh, whoa! Yeah. What the hell? Who's already following? Knight. Thanks, Knight. It's in my ear, and I'm like, holy moly! Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh,
Oh, thanks, Al. Thanks. You guys are funny. All right, so making sure everything's open, right? Player's guide, and then Suede rules for me. Player Suede guide, catalog. Oh, and the Tombstone 7 wasn't that? It's
pre-gen characters.
That's pre-gen characters, yeah. All right. But y'all don't need those right now. All right. Venture deck, got that open. But they did make some changes. I saw there was some, and I need to look. I got an email about changes to adventure, the decks and all that. And I guess that's what I got in my download, because those cards do look different, don't they? They look kind of cool.
They're definitely prettier.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone did a good job with their.
Too bad the group's not prettier.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't say that, folks. I didn't say that. So okay. Well, let's do introductions, and then let me read a recap of what's happening to the group here, and then see if we can. I can remember how the hell to do the combat here. Now, there's no cards yet. I haven't done, so I know I could clean those out. I can't remember. I'll figure it out. Why do I always forget these things? I don't know.
I mean, it's been a while.
It has.
You're gonna have a refresher as we go through it anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're not gonna use what's there. I'm just gonna regenerate in a second here. Okay. So Thaddeus, you're up first. Say hello to everybody, please.
Well, they call me Thaddeus Walker. I took up bounty hunting to find the people who killed my parents and do Swiss cheese baddies.
Okay. Dr. Versailles.
Yes, my name is Dr. Ivan Neutrino Versailles, and mine is much bigger than his. I will just say that now. It is not a question. I have proof. I will get the measuring tape if I need.
Yes. Father Alexander.
I'm Alexander Anderson. I'm here to spread the word of the Lord across the land with my lovely posse of priests that I've got following me. And we're here to get rid of all the heathen.
That's right. And Santia.
Hola, my name is Santia Rosalina Morales, and I am here to kick some butt because these guys insulted me.
Who would insult you?
I don't remember the guy's name, but I remember he was very rude.
That would be Emmerich. What was his first name? Where is he? The lovely
Senor Emmerich.
Yeah, the steam wagon that came pulling up. Jürgen Emmerich, who has made a couple of trips to the group here, trying to. He was in search of some information, stolen information. That he believed that the group was involved with, and true to his ways, the good doctor cannot tell a lie, or is very bad at telling lies, and had some plans of the jump packs that were documented in this plan, and after revealing the plans that he had kept in a, shall we say, improper place, Jürgen threw them down, not believing that they were real, and drove off in his little steam wagon. Came back the next day, still trying to negotiate and ascertain the real plans he believes, the real information that the group has told him. We don't know what you're talking about. And then he went off, and both times he's come in and gone out, then later on that day or that evening, bad things have happened to the herd or to the group. This unfortunate circumstances. And so a third time he has come up over a little hill, with the horizon to his back in his little wagon, and he just sounding all fed up with the group and tired of negotiating on behalf of his employers. He he would always be kind of out the outside of this little steam wagon, but he kind of raised his hands up in the air and said it was probably the outcome was inevitable anyway. And he raised his hand up, and when he did, the group heard a bunch of commotion from behind them, big whirring sound, and a bunch of things rocket blast, and up over the horizon, basically a large group of, we'll just call them jetpack squadrons, streaked out from up into the sky from behind a hill, and the lines of smoke were streaming behind these packs as these individuals came shooting up and over and are coming toward the group. And then also coming down off the base of the hill was what is basically just what they call it. It's called an auto gyro, which basically is just an open makeshift heliocopter. And they look like this. You're going to see them if at the back side of the map, which we will look at, you're going to see. And where is he? And we're going with the Lego theme.
Wait, I don't have a map.
Oh, here, yeah. I actually.
Got a second?
Yeah,
they didn't fix that part yet.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't click on your token, I guess, like you can in the D&D rule setting to bring up the map. Okay, so, yeah, in front of y'all is the wagon. I'll make him a little bigger because it's kind of big. And then if you go to the back side of the map, you will see tokens. And you will see Jurgen man pops back into the wagon, shutting the door, and you will see that there are at least what you believe are two other individuals in there. There's a driver that you can kind of see behind a lot of steel plating. You can see Jurgen, and he has got kind of sticking out of a makeshift window. He's got a gun in his hand, and you see the Gatling gun operator begin to rank up his gun. Starts to begin to start churning the handle. Y'all have
he's spooling it up.
You have a round before the heliocopter, the autogyro, and the jetpacks will make it on top of y'all.
Do you have my wagon somewhere on here?
Under the wagon, yeah. Oh hell, let me find where it is at. I did. Crap. Damn it. Where's my tokens? Let me get the wagon with its. We will find one second here. One moment. Because it's got.
I could just draw a box if we need to.
No. I gotta have
wagon with the payload.
It's got a payload in it. Yeah, it does. Let me.
Oh boy.
It had a little. Oh, there. Oh. Here, let's try this one. Here we go. Documents. Sorry, folks. We'll get there. Okay. I got the tokens for it, but really don't have a. I need a stat block for it, kinda. Where's your you were making, where you sent me a chat on that, I believe. What you were, I want to make sure I remember again what you were building there. Trust me. He wouldn't show it to anybody. Y'all kind of saw he was definitely back there.
He showed it to me.
He only showed it to Thaddeus.
All right.
And yes, he's right. It is very large.
All right, and it's in the what is it in the book? Which one? Send me what it is so we can surprise everybody.
Sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna pull the stat block on it real quick.
The wagon itself doesn't have
it's the funny your contraption. Yes, that's what I want. Yes.
Let's see which one did I have it on. Nope, that's just Dynamite and Nitro. We'll save that for later. Where's the other one?
Whoa, holy moly. Bring that down. Whoa. Whoa, sorry folks. So, stream just got blasted.
Quick question. With the arcane PowerPoints, they can't go over their maximum, right?
There's a couple of cards I think they'll allow you to technically go over your maximum temporarily, but there's special rules for that. Normally, no.
Okay, because I'm just waiting for this there, Mr. Duff.
What's
Shared it to you so you can actually see it.
Oh, I've got one to share with you too, Duff, already.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh boy.
Well, are you gonna play that or hold on to it? Let me see. Okay, that's fine. Cool.
Me, I'm probably gonna play it this round, or this battle, because.
Yeah, you'll play through this battle, but everybody should be full up right now. So aren't you wanting to play that?
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just waiting for the opportunity.
Okay.
Here's mine. I'm gonna go ahead and play it, Duff.
Oh God, no! Now here we go. Okay, hold on. So he's gonna. Holy moly! Let me bring up the special weapon. That's in the player's guide, I'm assuming.
I think it's the default player's guide, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pull this up.
I think there was one in Deadlands. I just can't remember. It's under a different tab, but it's the same thing.
All right,
I just can't remember where it's at.
Where the hell is that? Okay, do. What the hell's that under? Range? Is that under... what?
No,
special weapons. Okay.
Yes, it's got its own tab.
There it is. I was trying to find the special weapons. Player's guide. Come on. Can't find it. Weird. Is that under...
That's weird. I just pulled it up again from their the Suede Player's Guide.
Oh, for Suede Player's Guide. I'm looking on the wrong one. That's why. So, there we go.
I can't remember where I found it in the
Deadlands originally. Yeah, it's fine. But thanks. Yeah, I was looking in the wrong book. That's all. I just want to have that out. Okay, so it's the... Oh, me. Oh, my God. Okay, so here we go.
So the wagon's here.
The wagon's behind you, yeah. And so we got a
wagon. So
here's the first card being played. Play on an enemy wild card in the first round of combat. This person may not soak. You may not soak wounds from his attacks for the rest of his encounter, but you immediately draw. Oh, you can't soak wounds. Okay. So I was thinking it was me. Okay, well, okay. But you immediately draw 3 adventure cards and keep one of your choice. You may play another adventure card this session. So that goes away. And can you draw them, or do I need to flip them to you? I think I need to.
I think you'll have to flip them to me.
All right. So you played that. So you get 3 more. 1, 2, 3. All right.
And then you have to choose one he can keep.
That's right.
The other 2 go away.
And let's see what I got.
All right. Good. And then you'll play that one later. All right. So for the folks, make sure they're seeing they've got these jetpacks and the heliocopter. They're coming up and over, and we will do. Okay. So there we go. Oh, look at the ace for the Santia. All right. Now, make sure I got my volume up. I got a little. I think I can hear the music. Hopefully, everybody in chats, I'm not blasting you out. What's up, Tombstone and Moondog? Good to see you. We're just getting started. Make sure that the music's not too loud, guys. Just tell me if it is.
Okay, I can hear it now. I couldn't before.
Yeah. And try and make sure and on the channel too, because I haven't streamed it in a while, this format, and so I'm a little behind on paying attention to what's going on. Sorry.
I just showed you the card I'm going to keep.
Okay, so all right. God, he's like he always gets these cards. All right, so that.
I'm nice. I could have kept this one tough.
It's okay. No, just keep it down. Okay. Oh, let's see. They could have been either way there. Okay, so you kept. What was the other card? Didn't you have another one? Just the bullseye. I thought there was.
I should have bullseye and epiphany left.
Okay. All right. So we don't need this one, and you don't need this one. Okay. Bingo. There you go. You've got your cards. Okay. So we'll hold on to and. Dog, you can hold on to your Saints one. Yeah, I'll just close that out. You can, because you don't need to play it yet. Okay, so we will start. So yes, the wagon is. What's up, Eric? Good to see you. The wagon, the mechanical steam wagon, is now backing. It's basically backing up, and you see the gunner and Emmerich getting ready to unload on all of y'all. And so y'all got Father Anderson, you've got your Iscariots. Dr. Versailles, you've got your secret power weapon and your monkey. How about Thaddeus, you're over there in the rocks. If I remember, you were training you were watching with the rifle.
I was training the Winchester.
And so I want you, the cowboys, those are extra, hired hands. Why don't you run the 5 on the left, and Santia, if you want to run the 5 on the right.
The Cowboys.
Cowboys. Yeah. Okay. And yep. And do whatever you want.
Do that.
Okay. And so, Santia, you have the ace, so you are up first.
Okay. You said this guy is revving up his Gatling up there?
The Gatling gun, yeah. And what you see, so you've got a round before the incoming flying horde is upon you. Okay. You see Emmerich. He's kind of leaning out. He's got his hand. He's got some kind of contraption gun in his hand. On the passenger seat, aiming at from the basically would be the right side or to the west from Father Anderson toward Thaddeus. Yeah, basically out that way. And the Gatling gun is beginning ready to open up, and Emmerich
Do I have a clear vision of the Gatling gun?
Mm-hmm. So you see that Emmerich's got some good bit of plating behind him. I will let you know he's got a -2 to any shot on him. The gunner has only got a small bit of plating because that gun has to kind of turn, and it is kind of it's kind of bulky, and it's a mess back in the day, and so he's only got a -1. Okay.
Would she be able to see some kind of an opening that might jam the contraption if she threw something at it?
What contraption? You mean the gun?
Yeah.
it would be fairly it's just, remember those things they had, it was just a big old crank turn style thing that they would twist. I don't know how you could really,
because I have a knife and I would be down to throw it if it would.
you would have, so I would allow it, it would have to be just you would have to just really be a badass throw to do it. But he is a -1 on his shot. The driver is got heavy plating around him, and let y'all know, and he's at a -4 on any shots to him until the doctor unloads. Then it's just
the driver. Okay, no,
yeah.
she's gonna try and aim at I guess the Gatling gun. We're on our horses.
Y'all are. That's correct, except for Thaddeus. He's over there crawling on his gut.
Okay, so I'll try to go in and around the side to see if I can't get a clearer shot, and I guess she'll try and throw.
You can move up on it. Okay, all right.
We're not locked. I don't know if
it's because I'm not. No, because it's this is going to be fairly in range. Except for Thaddeus is about the only one who is not in fairly close distance proximity to everybody.
Okay.
And like I said, then if you look at the contraptions in the back, like I said, they got a full round before they'll be even a nuisance to y'all, and whatever their plans are, they do have plans, just so you know.
I forgot on a horse how much different the pace is, so I don't know how far you'd let me go. Is it double?
Yeah, but as far as moving up on
10, isn't it?
You can move up on
total?
you can move up on the wagon. I don't have an issue with that. Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah.
You go over here.
Okay. So Emmerich's on the other side. So we'll put here. What we'll actually do is that you'll see he is on this side of the wagon, and then we will put.
Is he the one manning the gun?
No. So that's what I'm going to say. Rail Warrior 79 is the gun. I'm going to put gun on him, and Rail Warrior, he's the driver. So now you kind of know. There you go. And you don't see him in the tracker. I showed you. Wait, why can't you? There we go. Okay. So.
Okay. So I'll aim at the gun.
Okay.
With the knife. Which.
That's the gun really doesn't have its own stat block. Let me see. Not really. It's just
it's just an attempt to try and jam it. I don't know how that would rule it.
Like I said, you gotta. So you can try, because we're the channel about trying. God, I try every day. So, just fling away at the driver. Fling away at least the gun operator. Let's see how well you do with your flinging.
Okay, so. Oh, wait, is that an actual skill? Because I just realized.
I think it's
if you throw it, it's still ranged, is it not?
It's under athletics, not shooting.
So
combines and coordination jump. Yeah, skiing, swimming, throwing is agility, athletics. Yes.
So. Oh, I see. Well, I don't have the actual throwing skill.
Well, it's because it's included in athletics. Is what there's open up athletics, and you'll see it's part of the description in there.
Oh, I see. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's try it. Her thing is not that great.
Hurt.
But we'll see what happens.
Can't hurt.
Oh.
What did she just get?
I got 2 raises.
Well, that is okay. I wasn't expecting that, as always. Okay, because I put up my mouth and said she's got to have a good throw, and a couple of raises kind of does that now, doesn't it? So the knife flips in, and it there is, if you know with a Gatling gun, it's got 6 barrels, or was it 6 or 4? Wasn't it 4? Wasn't it 6?
6.
6 barrels, yeah, that are kind of in a bundle, and it and it rotates around, and each barrel is in the firing mechanism, and so your knife will fling in and hit inside it, and it's got a mounting basket around it that they kind of held on to some of it, and it sticks in there. Oh, we got a Benny. Who gets the bennies? Redeemed Santia gets another Benny. Oh, how
yay,
nice! So, I gotta award her a fate chip. There you go.
You.
Isn't that nice? Air sucking up. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So your knife gunner, and he kind of and you stick it in there. So he's having to mess around with his turn to, if possible, to pull the knife out as he was getting ready to start twisting.
Threw a Bowie knife in there. That worked out. I wasn't expecting that to work out so well.
Neither was I.
All right. Well, I didn't declare I was going to do multiple things, so I'm going to just keep going alongside.
Well, I figure, you're running by your horse and you're trying to keep moving and all that, because in this scenario, movement is your friend. So, okay.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Nicely done. So, Zergen will, so let's see, he's, all right, so come here, Jurgen. He has this contraption gun, and he is going to, let me see, all right, so he's backing up a little bit, so he's going to try to shoot this at unfortunately, it looks like the only thing that's really kind of close to him is the Father Anderson. And let me see. Glass, okay, so it's a blast. A medium blast. Alright. Going to try to center it onto the Father. So he's going to get some of you it looks like some of your Iscariots are going to get in this kind of gun that blasts out this, basically it looks like a ball of static energy, just kind of blah, and it kind of, this ball comes flying at you, and it, but I need to, there's the center, then make the appropriate skill roll. So let me see, that is going to be,
that attack sounds shocking.
It is, it's very shocking. But then make the appropriate skill roll. No more range attack modifiers apply. So he's a little bit farther off. So wasn't it at a 12, 24? Wasn't that 24 at a -1 or 2? What was the, he's a little bit farther off.
-2 per.
It was -2.
State.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So let me add that in. And he's going to try to lay that. Oh, man. So, there, in fact, if the roll failed, the blast deviates. Oh, wonderful. So, if I did that right, which is a high possibility I didn't, because I'm reading what this does. If the roll failed, the blast deviates as they launch projectile. So, where does it go?
Oh boy.
If it works like most of the stuff, it's like a throwing grenade or whatever, it deviates in a random direction by, I forget, how many.
I don't see, I'm just going to roll a D, we're going to see what happens here.
Maybe a D4 to see what direction it goes in?
I use a D8. Well, I was.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna actually flies off. It goes off. It basically comes out, bleh, and then this ball of energy kind of zips, like it gets caught in the wind and goes off that direction. And you see him curse, and he pulls his gun back in, and he kind of starts working on it like it's jammed or something's wrong with it. And then our squadron, Extra Effort Thaddeus, which is a D6. Oh my God, Eric's just going to town. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay, looks like they're gonna need this. All right, so he's getting Thaddeus. You got Extra Effort, which was the extra effort was a D6 to any roll. A 1D6 roll, just so you know. And that's from Eric. And then Eric gave Father Alexander a card. So there you go. Alexander, you got another card. Thank you, Eric. All right, let me get the all right, so here they come up and over, and we'll put the copter will move. They're coming in, but I just want them into the shot so everybody can kind of see what's going on here. Okay, so that's all of them. Boom, boom. Now let's see who's next. Okay, Father Anderson.
Okay. So on a horse we can move 10.
Yeah, you're I would say, you know, within a gallop to the wagon is close, but you know, in front of you. I'm not too worried about grids right now.
Get right up to the wagon, and
we're
going to use one of my.
You broke up. Say it again.
Play a card. And how do I drag it up to, okay, there.
The chat box.
You're just dragging the chat box, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Father Anderson played Arcane Spike. A character with an arcane background may cast any power available to him in their setting, regardless of rank, one time only. Oh my God. What the hell does that mean?
Here comes a nuke.
I can use any power I want. And that power I choose is Puppet. And I'm going to use 2 targets, so 5 points. Jurgen and his gunner must make a spirit throw against my casting or be under my command.
Okay. What power is that? Puppet? Okay, where is it? Powers. I'm just going to see which one it is. I want to read it too. I just want to see it so I know what I'm doing here. Okay. Sometimes it pays to persuade others to do your fighting for you. Some of this is done by blatant mind control. Others do it by manufacturing visual entertainment. Is an opposed roll of the character's arcane skill versus the target's spirit. The user must score success or beat the target roll to gain complete control. The victim will attack friends or even commit suicide, though such acts allow the victim another opposed spirit to break the spell. Okay. Villainous types may have other versions of puppet. Okay, so I have to make you said Jurgen has to make a spirit roll, correct?
And the gunner.
Gunner. Yep. Okay, yep. Okay. Against your what roll? Against
my faith, which I rolled a 9.
Alrighty, so a spirit roll. Spirit, right? Oh, how the hell is he going to do that? He can't beat a 9. Well, unless I get a. All right, well here goes.
You never know. You might.
Yeah, if I get a yeah. Oh, Eric, did you? Items on cooldown. I saw he was trying to buy a card for the doctor. You'll have to wait a second, Eric. All right, here goes the Rail Warrior. So, okay, and then here comes Jurgen. Uh-oh. So, did it say I have to beat it or to tie it?
I don't know how that works. if it helps, I can just add a blue chip to mine and add a D6.
It's up to you if that's.
I think those rolls are the same with like the opposing strength tech. Defender usually wins.
Well, he's going to do it. He's going to use his blue. He just did his blue fate chip and add an extra roll, so he basically made it 10. So it doesn't matter anymore. All right. So now so that puts them and how long for
5 rounds. The duration 5.
Oh, because because 3. It's a round per 3 points. Is that what that says? Duration 3 or 1 around? Is that what it's?
Well, here I can.
Making sure you use. Because I thought you said 5 points per. Yeah.
Well, it was. I used 5 points to. It's 3 points, but I can add extra targets for 2 points.
Okay.
So I added a second target for 2, and there we go.
All right. All right. So you just put it. There you go. Okay.
And my orders to them are to fire on the aerial troops. Then, well, for the gunner to unjam his gun if he can, and then fire on the aerial troops.
Okay. Oh my lord. Well, this didn't go quite well, like they were expected. Okay, so the gyro pirate. Okay, so the gyro pirate is with the where I got him. There's a pirate. There's a pilot there, and I don't have. I just he is. I'm moving him along with the copter moves along with him. Just so y'all know. So that's how that's working there. Okay, Thaddeus.
How high up is the gyrocopter and this pilot?
Okay, let's see. They said they came in. Appears around the base of the hill, flying only a few dozen feet above the ground. So I'd say 20. 24 feet. 30
24,
feet.
30
So I won't.
Yeah.
I'd be able to hit him but it would be a long range shot.
Yeah, at least they're still they won't be on top of y'all. They're next the start of the next order. They'll be able to do stuff and they're in range then. So
all right. So I guess I'll shoot the driver.
The driver of the
steam tank, yep.
Okay, he's at a -4.
-4?
Yep, he's behind heavy plating.
Okay.
Thread the needle, Thaddeus.
Uh-huh.
Ba-ting!
Oh, no.
Yeah. Even if I add... Let's see. Yeah. That'll be it. Wish the Benny on reroll on that.
Alright, the wagon is with the driver, so he is that's not doing anything yet. The gun operator right now is taking his turn to pull the knife out and unjam the weapon. Alright, and then he has his new orders apparently. Cowboys. Alright, so 74s, that's one of Thaddeus's.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick while he's gone.
Okay.
Getting ready to lose the light. Alright, sorry about that. Alright, what are we doing?
Well, am I actually able to see what these guys do?
What do they have on them? Here.
Yep, I can see.
Yeah.
I don't see what actual... Oh, there's combat. Okay, so they have Winchester too. Nice. So I guess they'll shoot at the driver also.
Okay.
It's a -4.
That is correct.
And I can't drag it. But I can target. Let me see if I can double click and have it roll. Nope. I can target him with it, but I can't roll attack.
Let me see. Really? Okay, so that's different. So that is a shooting roll with a -4, right?
Oh, I can roll shooting though. I can roll shooting on the actual front page. So I will do that. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think we had this problem last time.
That will hit, right? Yeah.
It doesn't tell me if it hits or not, so you'll have to let me know.
Oh, so that's on the. There you go.
The driver. Yeah. Wow, it was weird. I had him targeted too.
I don't understand. Who knows?
Weird. Okay, and I can't roll damage. Well, I can. I just have to drag it from mine.
I'll get it. That was the winch. Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
Unharmed. All right, so that's his turn. I can't pass it.
So I passed it. So 16. Just do 5 shots. Do it that way from those guys, or just use one of them and just do 5 shots because they're all the same. The stat blocks are all the same for the Cowboys.
Right. So I will continue with the shooting. Mm-hmm. I can't use mine because mine's a D10.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll shoot at the driver. That's a miss.
That's a miss. Yep. Give me 3 more shots, unless you're gonna have the Cowboys do something different.
Oh, yeah. No, they're just gonna shoot.
What's up, Cyber? Good to see you. We've been very quiet lately. We know. Miss. Uh-oh.
That's going to be a miss. Nope, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
All right, so...
He is shaken. All right.
And I got one more shot. I think so. Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
One more. Get my -4 up there first. That's a miss.
Miss. Okay. That will... Now, the other Cowboys. Santia.
Yes.
What are your 5 going to do?
Are they also on horses?
Everybody, yeah, all of y'all are on horses, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Then I guess I'll have this one move up some. See if he can't shoot some of the ones in the air.
The next turn they'll be in range.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you can move them. You move them to engage and all that. Because you see them beginning. They're fanning out. They're not all coming in.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll just move them around some. Mm-hmm. I'll just do them all at once.
Okay.
They're all coming up next, right?
Yeah, they're all. You've got all 5 of them. Yeah, you've got all 5 of them to take care of right now. Sir, yes.
All right. So I'll just kind of move them around here.
Okay.
Get a little closer.
No, that's perfectly legit.
These 2 on the left will try to shoot at the driver. That's at a -4, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Let's see shooting. -4.
Miss.
Ooh. There's that miss.
Okay.
And the other guys will just prepare for the guys coming forward.
Okay.
So that's it for those guys.
Yep. Boom. Boom. Where am I? Okay, there I am. Boom. Okay. Whoa, what the hell? Wow.
Oh,
That was the driver.
status.
He was shaking. Yeah, he rolled. Yeah, he's not shaking anymore. But he doesn't know that his friends have got issues all of a sudden. I don't believe.
He hasn't noticed their.
Yeah, because not yet. Because Jurgen had already had his turn, and the other one who was told to he was already doing it, but he was jamming the gun. He was getting your blade out of the barrel area. All right, no, I don't think he's just keeping. He's just back. Basically, all he's doing is this kind of backing this kind of keeping it in line, but he's pulling it back some, basically in reversed a little bit to help the gun. He was trying to cover more area for the Gatling gun to spray everybody. All right, Dr. Versailles.
Well, the doctor is going to throw open his lab coat and reveal to the world the sparkles. So let me make that roll real quick.
Oh my god.
Perfect. So everyone's going to get some sparkles. Can I just double click that? Did that put everybody on there?
Back supplied.
Crap! It did it twice though. Did it?
Yeah, it did.
No. Oh, it did. I only see.
I got 2 sets of 4s. But now, does it? It only added it once to them, so it didn't put it on twice. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
All right. And that was okay.
He's going to run around looking. Thaddeus! Thaddeus! Where are you, Thaddeus? You must touch my thing! Where are you?
Oh gosh.
Okay. Abel.
He hasn't been turned on yet.
Oh, he hasn't. So he's just kind of sitting. He's not. He's just in the wagon, basically.
I thought he was hanging out on my shoulder, but
okay. You know, if he is, that's fine. Okay. All right. So he's just sitting there. All right. Just making sure.
My winged monkey minion.
Yeah.
The question remains: how does he turn on his monkey?
Don't ask. You really don't ask. No.
With the dance of my people.
That's right. Well, speaking of people, it's the Iscariots.
I'm going to have them move forward just a little bit around the wagon and prepare for the incoming flying train.
Why is the Thaddeus? Why is Father Alexander and Santi? Oh, y'all move. Y'all. Oh, the maps. Oh, on my end, the map's looking weird. Okay, I saw 2 tokens, everybody. Okay, so what are they doing? I'm sorry, say that again.
They're just moving forward to the wagon, and then they're going to wait for the flyers to get here.
Okay.
And then they'll start shooting.
Chanting. Okay. All right, here we go. So, top of the order again is the driver has got a joker. Not much he can do though. Yeah, he's not been given any orders other than keep the wow. All right, well, he's going to keep doing Dr. Versailles. It's back up to you, looks like.
I'm going to turn on my monkey.
Uh-oh.
I'll use a token to
A Benny.
Benny. Sorry, Benny.
Benny.
Try that again. Are you kidding me?
Oh no.
Uh-oh. I gave Eric. I gave him the card. Yeah, I already did. Eric, you had another card, Dr. Versailles, just so you know. So.
You know what? We're gonna give Duff an extra thing. I'll use a red. We'll just add a D6 to that.
Oh, I get a chip.
Ah! That brings it up to. Oh, that's an 8. That's what.
Remember, those can also explode.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I can't get a raise or anything on activating my monkey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yes, I've turned my monkey on. Ah. There you go. Said it just for.
The monkey's on.
And yes, he's
can't
running
get a
around.
raise and turn it on any more than it already is.
Yeah.
I am gonna run around. Thaddeus! Thaddeus, where'd you go?
Shenanigans is Monday.
Okay, so the auto hero is flying in, and it's going to see Thaddeus. I need a stealth roll from you because he's up high against his notice roll.
You want that in the tower?
No, you're gonna roll your stealth, and I'm gonna roll a notice.
What was that?
I want you to roll a stealth roll for me, and I'm gonna roll a notice roll, and I'm gonna see if he sees you. Maybe.
Do you say tower or no?
No tower. No, you're fine.
Just shake your head because everything's breaking up.
Oh, really? Here.
For me, everything's breaking up real bad.
Oh no.
Pop in and out of Discord real quick.
Just shake your head yes or no for tower or.
All right.
That was pretty shitty.
Okay, so he's going to see, and the hero. What is he got? He has got the pilot roll and the ghost. Okay. All right. He has got. Alrighty. Top crew. What does he do though? The pilot drops. Okay. On each pass, the auto hero makes a pass every 2 rounds. So he's got fast moving. He'll fly up and then come back around, and every other round gets to fly through there. And he flies over Thaddeus, and he drops. You see him. He's lit a fuse, and some sticks of dynamite come.
Oh boy.
Dropping down.
Crap.
Oh
So
boy.
there's no. So how do I? Was that like a throwing maneuver? I mean, so it doesn't say. It just says he drops the stick of dynamite, 2 sticks of dynamite, and it's got the damage, and it's a small blast template, and he's just going to drop it on Thaddeus.
I was just I reread the area of effect rules for deviation. It's
Okay.
under the base rules.
What's it say instead of teasing me?
You'll do a skill roll, and if it succeeds, it hits the area that he's aiming for. If not, it starts deviating.
Okay. So a skill roll with the pilot is just. Oh, come on, damn it. Trait. It's just a throwing.
Yes,
Would just be a throwing,
yeah.
wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Oh! We'll use that Benny that was free, and we'll re-roll that. Oh, man! Okay, so we'll just say it doesn't. He's not around anybody, so we're just going to say that off to the side of you, Thaddeus, a large crater erupted as 2 sticks of dynamite just went kablooey and threw dirt and stuff. Actually, what we'll do is I'll roll a d4. 1 is north, 2's east, 3's south, and it was no. I don't need a aceable. That would have been a 4, right? Looks like a 4. Okay, so there was a blast over here. Okay. All right. And he kind of flies around and I'm just going to put him back over here because he's out for a round now. All right. What was that? Someone just sent me something. Bloop.
Hey, can he move away from me?
Who?
Because I thought he already moved. The gyro guy.
He flies over you. He's going right over you right as he drops that. His movement is 15 and 30.
Oh wow.
Oh
yeah.
Crap.
Yeah. So because of the speed and all that, he has a large, turning radius and all that. And that's why he's only in every other round. So he basically is shooting past you, and he would be turning around, coming back, and you'll have a shot on him on the next turnaround. Okay, as he comes back in. So, but he missed you with the kablooey. Now, the X squad, the troop members, all move in, and all of Santia and Father Anderson, y'all make me a couple of notice rolls, please.
Oh boy.
So we're gonna have some engaging going on here.
And that was a VC chat, by the way.
Oh, was it? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Let me look here in a second. Alrighty. Okay. What were the notice rolls? Okay, so Father Anderson, you're going to, as they've come in closer, you're noticing that these guys were fairly well clipped. They've got these rocket packs strapped to their backs, and it looks like they've got some thick vest covering, that they're wearing over their body. But then they have these funny looking pistols that look like basically miniature Gatling guns, and they are basically, that's what they are. They're little Gatling pistols. They have a rate of fire of 2, and they're going to shoot people as they've come in. So they're coming in. These guys come in on the cowboys, and we will just do them one at a time here. It'll shoot. All right, so that is going to be well, I dropped that on the token. Is that not a hit? Yeah, there we go. Okay. And so Cowboy 42 shaken. And then we're just going to hold on to these stats here. And we'll do that guy. Oh, man. That's a hit. Oh, Cowboy 71.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that I didn't shoot my other guy gets a second shot. I forgot. Okay. Where is he?
Now, Duff, are you taking into account the recoil rules for rate of fire over what?
No. What is that?
Recoil rule.
If I remember right, it increases or adds a penalty to hit. Let me grab that again.
There's like unstable.
So Gatling pistols range. I didn't even talk. Okay, so rate of fire, shots, AP must fire full rate of fire. So they've got to fire both. So
at a rate of fire greater than 1 in one action causes recoil of a -2 penalty to the attacker's shooting roll.
On the second one, right then? Or is it
just says the attacker's shooting rolls, like both?
Really? They don't even talk about that in this thing.
And they don't mention it anywhere. The rate of fire increases. It's unless you actually go to the rate of fire rules. Then they say, "Hey, by the way, don't forget to check the recoil rules." I don't know why they're there, by the way. This may be a rule that we have taken into account, considering someone may be eating pills later. Oh, I can't drop it into
Hold on. Dang it. Why didn't they... is that on...
If you look under
I'm
the
going-
Suede, there's just a
Yes.
generic rule set, and you can pull up recoil.
Yeah, well...
I think it's also under attacks for rate of fire to see recoil rules.
Ranged. Well, I'm trying to raise hinder. Hold on, I'm going. Sorry, folks. We're modern. It's not modern firearms. Well, but
Here, I can just snip the rules
send
right
it to me
out of the
because
thing.
you're looking in the rule books. It's harder to look at on the online ones.
Yeah.
And it's
Here,
movement attacks. There we go. You keep sending.
I pulled the rate of fire, and it's got a little snippet there about the recoil as well.
Array. But it's not a ranged weapon. It's a gun. Oh, it is ranged. My bad. Never mind. I said that. That's stupid. Okay, just ignore I said that. I'm thinking of bow. I'm thinking, Shut up. Okay, pistol with a rate of fire 1 can fire 1 shot per action. A machine gun with a rate of fire 3 can fire 3 shots per action. For weapons with a rate of fire of 2 or higher, declare how many shots you're putting into each possible target. Okay, roll that number of shooting die and assign them in whatever you order like the target declared. Okay, a rate of fire higher 1 is an abstract value where each shot is actually a number of bullets. That's right. Firing more than 1 shot in 1 action for a weapon subtracts 2 from the attacker's shooting rolls. Okay, so then that means no. So then that's no. They didn't even talk about the recoil on it. Unless someone said otherwise, a shooter can fire less shots. Okay, well he can't because it says that they must fire full rate of fire, which is 2. So then that means for the shots, it's always at a -2 then.
Yes, from my
Yeah.
understanding.
The second shot is a -2, correct? Or is it just the
No,
first?
it's not what it says. It says firing more than 1 shot in 1 action from a weapon subtracts 2 from the attacker's shooting rolls. So I would firing more than 1 shot.
It says rolls with an S, so
yeah.
for all, I guess that's both of them or all of them,
That's-
because you can get much higher rate of fires than.
Yeah. I would think on the second one you would do the recoil. The first one goes off.
That's
and
what
then,
I was thinking.
yeah.
Yeah, because why would the first one recoil?
The recoil doesn't recoil, so I'm going to do it that way for a moment, and then I'll post it out there. I'll ask Corey. Actually, Corey will know. He'll know in a heartbeat what the hell it's supposed to be. Okay, so I missed on that one. The first guy I forgot to fire a second shot. 78. I missed. Okay, let me see. Did I? Okay, I hit on the first guy. Right. So that was. Okay, so one of them. Okay, so he's got. Well, he's going to shoot 71. Is dead. Yeah. All right. Boom. Okay. So then we take into account from 45. He's going to shoot. His first one will be here. And he's going to hit. Oh, but it says you have to, for rate of fire, declare how many shots you're putting. That's 2. Then roll that number of shooting dice and then sign them. Okay, so you got to roll both dice twice. And the second one would be at a -2. So, and do it this way, I think. Oh! So he still gets. Cowboy's going to take 2 hits. There's 1 wound, and then it doesn't matter. Okay, so he dies. Okay. And Father Anderson, you're next. All right, first shot is a hit, and the next one at -2 is a miss. So you get unharmed. Oh, because you've got protection on them. All right. So bullets, pow, plops into Father Anderson and nothing happens. Santia, you're next. Pew, pew, pew. First one hits. Second one misses. Okay. So Santia gets hit with 1. And I gotta beat a 9 on every. Oh my lord! Holy Mel!
They are covered in the sparkles and
yeah,
the sparkles. The sparkles. Use your dang hat. You've been tying up my points forever.
I'm gonna ask how, like, if that stacks on top of what she already has, actually.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Well, you got shot.
I just wasn't sure.
What is it? What do you have on you too? I didn't even.
My hat activates.
Oh, the hat. Okay, well.
Do some other type of protection, but I wasn't sure if that was like.
I don't even see it on.
Do that as a reaction.
She hasn't done it yet. It's an action to use it.
Yeah, gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, because I wanted to use it.
Well, you got sparkles right now all over you. So, okay, so let me finish out.
on my turn.
Yeah, let me finish out the rest of the engaging dudes. And that first one's a miss. Sorry, folks. This is gonna. What happens when you have mass combat? All right, he misses. Second one, shooting the cowboy. Oh, there's a hit. And then second one. Another hit. 2 hits on this cowboy. And that's going to be... And the second one... Oh, he dies. Ugh. Oh, don't do that. Alrighty, next one. Oh, this is difficult. Oh, there's a hit, and then I'm just gonna subtract if a. That's a miss. So 1 hit. I'm not gonna keep playing in -2 because it's taking up too much time. Shaken. All right. So where is he? Cowboy. Apply. And then.
By the way, using the scroll wheel up or down will increase your modifier.
Oh, it will. I knew that.
Helps.
I knew that.
It helps tremendously.
Yeah. All right.
And if I remember from when we found that out, there's no cap.
Yeah. No, there's not. All right. So 1 hit, another one hit right here. And unharmed. And last shot. Oh, quit. Oh my God. I've got too many windows open. I'll leave the special weapon open for the doctor. I don't want to close that down. Last shot. All right. There's 1 hit. And then second hit. Ooh. Oh, 2 hits. 1.
Oh boy.
Shaken, and then second hit. And a wound. So, we have... All right. Boom, 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 boom. The Iscariots.
All right, they're going to move over here, and are they still like about 20 feet?
They're in the air. Yeah, their range. Yeah, so those guns have 12. Yeah, they're within 12, so they fly in, to get in good enough range.
Okay, so
you can shoot them.
Okay, we're going to. Okay, the Iscariots are each going to take a shot at 47.
Now they should. Now the troops should have. They've got armor 2. I don't see that. Is that encoded on them though? I don't see. Yeah, it is. Go ahead. Okay. We'll find out if it works right. But I see it on the sheets. That just shooting the guy right in front of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how to have them target.
If it doesn't show it, I drag it on there. That was a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. Uh-oh. Holy moly. They need to go back to hitting their heads. Yeah, they need to go back to the boards to the heads. Yes. All right. That's the Iscaria. It's Thaddeus.
Alrighty. I am going to a couple of things here. First, I'm going to eat the pill.
Okay. Don't forget that's an action for your thing. Let me see what happens. Oh no, I definitely gonna use a red chip for that.
Oh, I get another chip.
Where'd my dice go? Okay, it works. You gain the rapid fire edge, which basically for one attack per turn, you get to increase your rate of fire to 2 for that attack.
Cool. And as my second action, which I'd be at a -2 for the second action, and then to increase my rate of fire, I'd be at a -2, then a -4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I am going to shoot the auto gyro, which, if it's more than 48, I can still do it, but I'm at a -4 there.
I'm going to say that he would getting in on you, so he would be. Let me see, what's his? No, he won't be. He won't be outside of 48 because he had to come in some to fly over you, but then keeps on going by.
Okay.
So your max range is what you said?
It's 24, 48, and 96.
No, he'd be within 48. You're easy. You're inside that.
So here's shot one.
As he shoots by. Okay, so let me see what he's got. The Auto Gyro he's got a toughness of 8.
Yep. And I've got armor pen of 2. So.
Okay.
Unharmed.
Ting!
So, my second shot with the Winchester, because I'm able to do that now. Thank you, Phil. At a -4.
It helps you perform up to your maximum potential.
All right, there's a hit. Pating! What happens?
And here is the damage. Oh, yes. I like seeing that damage.
Toughness, armor 2, AP 2, 3. Okay. So how
that'll teach him for dropping damn dynamite on my head.
Oh, really? So I don't know. Okay. Piloting.
Shot him up good.
Toughness, top speed, but how do I give him a wound, though?
It's already on him. So
yeah, you just have to apply it.
It's a mechanical device, though. It's not like... It's...
He shot an engine?
Actually, it doesn't say that it has any... Does it not have a stat sheet for the wounds and stuff?
No.
It's weird.
That's what I'm trying to see. So it's an aircraft. It's got a toughness. It's got crew. It's supposed to be 2 guys in there, but I've only got 1. Piloting 2 in rough conditions. Travels 50 miles. Yeah. Okay. And then notes. Piloting rolls. Oh, I need to make. Oh, really? Okay. I got to make a piloting roll, but I don't have anything else. Okay, that's the stat. That's the sheet. But then it talks about It's top speed, 1530. Toughness is at 8. How much apparently it cost. And then there's I've got to make a piloting roll, but there's nothing about what it does if you shoot at it. So,
Huh. That's weird.
yeah, I don't. So, because he's pinging it full of holes, and he's put a. So, what I'm going to do, as you're putting holes in this, it is making his. I'm going to give him a piloting roll here, because there is issues if he. Could be malfunctions. Okay. With what he's done rolling here, and I'm going to add modifiers to that, and you gave it 3, so we'll add 3, so that's like you put a couple holes in it. And so I have to make this roll on the for the pilots. Where's he at? All right, auto gyro pilots, come here. And he's got 2 rolls to make, and we're gonna subtract 3 from each roll. Okay, so there's a failure. Okay, it blows up.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Well, because what it basically says, if a piloting roll results in snake eyes, the ghost rock boiler, but basically is powering this thing, blows up.
Oh.
So that's what I was shooting at. Good. That works.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So, I mean,
A boiler.
Yeah, it's a boiler, and it then drops damage on in a large blast template, though. Which would have been this. Where is it? Where's my blast
It
template?
explodes into a big old.
Yeah,
Wow.
but yeah. So I'm gonna let's see if you're shooting it. Give me an agility check, Thaddeus. Let's just make sure some shrapnel doesn't fall on you.
Sure. Agility?
Athletics, whatever it is. All right, you're fine. Okay, so we're gonna say that kaboom! He shoots this thing. You shot my heliocopter out of the sky. You meanies.
Well, you tried to drop dynamite on my head.
Well, he's supposed to.
I mean,
All right, so and
Gotta do what you gotta do.
I know, man. Right? That's not very nice.
I'm gonna say
the pilot doesn't make it either.
Oh.
Kaboomy!
All right, 2 for 1.
I got.
Be sure to remember where that fell. I want the parts.
There's a large fiery explosion, Dr. Versailles. You can thank Thaddeus for that. Anything else, Thaddeus, you want to do to my game as you've ruined it for me again?
I think I'm going to start moving towards the doctor.
He's been yelling for you, and you've heard it echoing over the gunfire and jetpacks humming along.
Okay. Which will be there. And before I pass my turn, I'd like to wish Wild Thing in chat a happy birthday.
Oh, that's right, Wild Thing. Here's
Aw,
happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And now she's going to kill me.
Everybody say happy birthday to Wild Thing. Yay.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
You have the wonderful
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
There you go.
Feliz
And that should be
cumpleaños.
my turn.
All right, the steam wagon. He's still keeping it kind of lined up. He's just kind of slowly backing up. There's not a lot of movement there because he hasn't really nothing's happened yet from the Father Anderson's commands yet, but that's about to take place. All right.
I'm going to eat my pill. And I'm going to have 2
Oh
actions.
my
this turn.
god. Everyone has pills.
Let's see. Hopefully, I roll better than I did for. Okay, you're good. Oh, wait, no, you're not.
Oh no.
No.
Let me use another fade chip.
Oh, he doesn't get indigestion.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my, you got that with a raise. Well.
That sounds.
Oh no, wait,
concerning.
no, you don't get a raise because there should have been a negative on there. But you'll get the regular then. Which gives him, he's faster and bigger and stronger, and you've got quickness, so you get a -2 your multi-action penalty.
El Padre has grown again.
Yes.
Can his horse support him?
I hop off my horse.
I'm about to say, you just hurt the horse.
No.
The horse looks back at Dr. Versailles and gives him this look like, don't ever get behind me or you're going to get it from the butt end.
Just raises his hoof.
Yeah, his tail kind of floats up.
There's a 12-foot tall person on him now.
Is that how tall I am now? 12 feet?
Yes, you'll be double your height.
So your feet's touching the floor now?
So now he's basically looking almost, he's almost eye to eye with the jetpack dude that's floating above him.
Oh, wow.
And for my second action, I'm going to smack him with my...
Yeah.
I say,
okay.
Do you see a 3 stacks of that on him? I only see 1, but it may just be
I see protection, growth, and speed.
Okay, let me see if I can fix that, because he's supposed to have 3 stacks. If not, I'll have to build a custom
It says growth, size +1, strength 1d.
I say, looks like you applied it 3 times. It just
they may have changed it. I noticed that it wasn't...
I remember you had put it on last time 3 times.
Right, but this last update where they fixed like
they've
all
done
the
some
tabs
stuff
and
to
stuff,
it.
they might have fixed that. Yeah,
they have.
Probably.
They're showing twice. Okay, I have to actually do the. There I'm just gonna build a custom one for.
Okay.
I have all my points are freeing up. I'll be able to regenerate them for a change.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. All right. Oh, you missed them.
Gonna use a blue fate chip and add a d6 to that.
So
where did my dice? Where are my dice?
My dice are all out of order. Why are they? There we go.
My d6 is up there.
That would be a 5 + 7. That would be a hit then, right? Yep.
I have to wait for my turn to play a card, right?
Yes, you have to wait your turn.
I think so, unless otherwise stated.
A wound for a squadron, and I don't think that they are. They're just standard. Okay, so, but I can soak that wound with the chip, right? If I play it,
should be able to, yeah.
Soaked it.
Okay.
Jurgen. Okay, so you told him to do what now? Shoot at the flying guy?
Shoot at the,
Okay. So he pulls out his contraption gun and he revs it back up again. He does a little pumping action on it, it's got its own little twisting thing on it. You see these little sparks and things kind of flying out of the side as he's ring, 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 like, charging it up to fire it. And he points it out, and he's going to come here, Jurgen. He's going to shoot it with. All right, come here, Jurgen. A bolt. A bolt hurls a beam of a projectile. The arcane skill roll is used as an attack roll. Okay, so he will arcane. Is that just weird science now?
Yeah, it's just weird science.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Uh-oh.
I'd say if he rolls a 1 on his trait die, if it's like regular, his thing's gonna blow up.
Yeah. Uh-oh. He did. Right?
Which hopefully will disarm him in 2
It's a 2d6 in a medium blast radius if it uses the same rules as mine.
So, well, he has different. This thing can do different things. The gun can do. It can
I say any of my devices, if I roll a 1 on the trade score and I don't Benny it off, it blows up in a 2d6
Okay.
medium blast rate.
Well,
That's why I Benny'd it on.
but I can Benny
Even
it.
though I
Well,
got-
can you Benny? Okay, so I can't remember. Can we Benny on trait rolls?
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
critical
Unless it's a
fails unless
critical
it's a
fail,
red.
Yeah. Okay. No, then
Yeah.
I'll use a red chip, which is a D6, right?
Yeah. Because the reds and blues both negate
Yeah.
critical fails if that's a issue.
Okay, so that would give me a 6 then. And it's a 6 on the attack roll, so that's gonna hit. Or, well, no, against the toughness of 8, it wouldn't hit, right?
No, 6 will hit, then you roll a damage.
That's
versus the
damage.
toughness.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, you gotta remember. I don't remember all the damn rules. All right, let me get the bolt. Where's my damage? Oh, it's just this.
It's,
Just the D10.
No, both.
Oh, it's 2d6. 2d6. 2d. That's it. It's. I gotta get used to looking at their sheets. All right, let's do this. So it's 2d6, but it's not. It's not coded, which is really. I don't get why they don't. All right, so that's not going to do anything to him. It hits him in the back. Patoom! Arcane Squirrels using attack roll. The base damage is 2d6 against that, so nothing happens. But he does shoot him in the back. Does that sound correct to everybody? Especially Father Anderson. Does that sound about right?
I mean, if it
Yeah.
doesn't beat his toughness, then yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't be. That's why I'm making sure.
I think so.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Santia, you're up.
Okay. I want to see if the button on the hat will stack with the protection she already has.
So you're pushing the button?
She's pushing a button.
Let's find out.
Holy moly.
Yes. Oh, so close to acing, too.
It is for one time.
Well, it's going to be an 8 for it to do it. And let me get this power open. Where is... Oh, you... There you go. Have more sparkles. You're even more sparkly.
That's so sparkly.
Your
Okay.
hat's gonna have like a
Isn't
little umbrella pop out of it with just start raining sparkles over you.
Sparkles
Inspector
galore.
Gadget.
Right? That's exactly what I was thinking about. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see here. These troops are now within range, yes?
Yeah, they're buzzing
Okay.
around you. Yep.
Well, she is on the horse. She's gonna scooch up a little further and then shoot at the nearest one, or the one nearest to her. Let's go a little further up. There we go. So, troop 26. Go after that one. I'll do I'll take 2 shots at it. So what is that, at a -2?
The second one's at a -2.
Okay. I'll do 2 action. Forgot there's a button for that. Okay. We're gonna use the rifle. Oh. Perfect.
Hit. Okay.
That's... Ooh!
Holy moly, what the hell?
Yes!
I think he's dead, Duff.
Yeah,
Shot him good.
he's gonna blow up. Alright, where's he at? Alright, boom. Now it's really weird. They don't take him off the combat tracker now. I actually have to go in and remove them. Really weird.
I thought it was your thing removed them when it became their turn. They turned into little blood splotches.
Maybe it will. I'll see. There's the deleted item shows up here now, and so we'll see when it comes up to him if it will take him off the board. I won't touch it, but I know I need to remove him. All right, what the hell are you doing now?
I did my second shot.
Oh, okay, I got you. Hit with a raise, wonderful.
Oh,
Think
wow.
he's dead.
Oh God.
I'm on a roll today.
All right.
Awesome. All right.
Okay.
I guess I will move a little more to the back here. See if I can get a clearer view of where this driver is. I don't know how the coverage works.
No, he's down. Well, it's like a wagon. He's down deep in the front of it, like a tank operator. You know, they're down in kind of the front end of it, and he's driving and all that. So you're behind everything now. You don't even see him. He's more exposed to the front.
More like a tank.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm envisioning it. Is that he's kind of down on the front, maneuvering everything, and he's got plating all around him. That's what's giving him
a little slit to see where he's
kind
going.
of like that. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I get it now. All right. That will be all for her.
Okay.
For now.
Alrighty, and then boom. Abel.
Let's see. We'll have him fly over. I can't access his stat block for whatever reason. It says because the user does not have access. Oh, thank you. He'll take a swing at this guy. Oh my lord.
The hell?
Oh,
That's
man.
what the race too, is it not? Yes. Holy crap.
I can't drag his attack off though. Can you do that, Duff?
Oh.
I ain't dying but no stinking monkey.
Yes, this monkey with wings just flies up there and like latches on his face. Ah!
I'm gonna soak it. All right.
Scratching.
And that's it.
Okay.
He's harrying this poor guy.
Cowboys.
Terrorized by a mechanical monkey.
So we've got the Cowboys on the left. First is you, Thaddeus.
7-4 is me.
Yep.
So
Oh, Lord.
we're gonna make it so they're no longer targeting the tank driver. They're gonna shoot the flying guys. Targeting 47. Let's see. Over my combat with the Winchester.
Yeah, okay. You
I
can
got
do
it.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
I got a Winchester just like they do.
that's fine. Yep.
So here's his damage.
Is that a wound? Is I'm seeing that right?
Yep.
All right.
Then the next guy is gonna shoot number 78.
That'll be a
And
miss.
the third guy will shoot at number 78.
Miss. Okay.
I'm gonna have to sit these guys down and train them a little bit because they can't hit the broadside of a barn.
All right. All right. Santia, you're 3.
Okay, so 26 and 94 they're gone, right?
They're
Technically.
apparently they're face planting into the ground. Apparently.
The Cowboy 86 will go after X Squad Troop 40. Let's do that.
Okay.
So shoot at that guy. Did that hit?
Hit.
Cool. Combat. Oh right, I can't do the thing.
I'll drag it
right?
on. Yeah, I'll drag it on.
Oh, I
You
don't
got-
have a Winchester.
Oh, she doesn't. Okay, I'll drag it on.
I have a rifle. If that.
Nothing happened. His vest soaked it.
Okay. So are the other guys next as well? So I can.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Most
there we
certainly.
go.
Yeah. So
Oh, that one will go after the one closest to him.
that's a miss.
Miss.
And
And
Last
that
one.
guy will do the same. Oh.
alrighty.
Bad time.
Okay, so then the Rail Warrior has a Well,
he's a mind control guy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And is 48 still flying? Where's my X squad guys? Okay. So 48 is still flying. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's still flying. So the Gatling gun, rate of fire 3. So there's Lee. Come here. Where's my gun? Open top of the wagon. Yeah, I don't care about that, but I don't. Okay, so the first one. Well, it's ranged. I know that. I just got to do shooting from the gunner. Come here. Is shooting. The first one. Oh boy. Then there's the second one. But so we have to rate it. It was -2 on every roll after that, right? For the recoil. They don't even talk about
that's
that.
what we said.
Yeah. All right, second one is a miss, and the third one is a hit. So the first, quit. Give me the. Oh, that's the steam wagon. Oops, but it's an AP. Why can't I grab its damage? Weird. I'm grabbing the Gatling gun and it won't let me drag the. It's just 2d8, but it won't. Weird. I hate when it doesn't all work right. 2d8. So that's nothing happens on his toughness. The second one. Oh boy. That is, what was it? 2 wounds then on the dude? Well, no, it's just 1, right? Even with the ace, it didn't go over 16 because it's a toughness of 8, right? So, yeah.
If it's toughness 8, should it be 12 and more damage?
I thought it was double. Is
the second? He should be shaken at least.
Shaken, yeah. See, I don't. That's really.
Oh yeah, it's 4 for shake. First is shaken. 4 more is 1 wound, and then 8.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just trying to. Well, why it can't grab the damn. So I'm like the gun, but I can't grab the AP firing on for whatever reason. It's not letting me grab the. To drag that over there. Even me can't do it. All right, so he's shaken then, is what we're saying for the squad. Member calendar. Where are my shaken status? Shaken.
It should be right on the character. Oh wait, no, that's.
Apparently, I can't even have it. Where's it's not even in the effects? Oh, come on, man. Got to work on this rule set. Damn it.
The stat blocks are not all set up.
What about dropping, like, opening up on the combat tracker, the actual bottom tab, like we do 5e?
Yeah, let me see.
Does it have that stuff there?
Let me see. Troop 48, I can actually do it right there. Okay, I got it on them. It's actually there in the combat tracker. Some icons for it. Okay. That was the driver. And who's next? I mean, that was the gunner.
People are on hold.
The driver's still on hold, so you'll have to finish him off. Just
finish
his move.
His turn.
Hold on. Some combatants are on hold. Resolve them. Who's that?
I think it's the driver.
Yeah.
Rail Warrior 12 is
that's the driver.
The driver.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Boom. Well.
April.
Can I? Well, I don't want. God darn. it doesn't move the tracker on the pointer, so I can't tell whose turn it is. It doesn't reset the combat tracker. I actually have to grab the damn thing and move it and put it. It's doing it. It's doing it now. I can't even move the tracker right. I don't get why. Okay.
There it is.
There it does. It takes. It's really strange. You can't even move it. Have to say it was sitting holding. Okay, cowboy. The Cowboys have got Joe. Yeah, these are all the guys. Okay, so Thaddeus is up first. So
Yep, my Cowboys first. So bring that back up, and they will start shooting. Just look at that. So I think that's a hit.
Boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Winchester damage, because that's what I'm shooting with these guys.
Taken. 78. And
shaken.
Let me find it. Okay. Keep going.
2 more shots. That would be a miss. Nope, that's an actual hit because that's a +2. I forgot about that.
Okay.
So that'll still be on 78.
Oh, wrong one. All right. Planning.
And last shot was by cannon fodder.
That's a hit.
Looks like the hit. So I will go ahead and give him some damage.
He shot him out of the sky. Okay.
Them.
Other Cowboys now is Santia, your guys.
Alright, let's try this again. Shooting at the one in front of him. Does that hit it?
I believe that's a hit. There you go.
Okay, I don't have a Winchester.
Oh, here, I'll do it. Yep, I got it. I'm killing my own guys. All right. Next.
Okay. Oh, which cowboy is?
There you
Oh,
go.
60.
There you go.
Let's try this again. Hit?
Yep.
Okay.
And doom. He got a wound. Another one dies. Okay. Wow. Then last but not least.
Another one.
Yep. And damage.
Oh boy.
What the hell?
Wow.
Kaboom.
Apparently I just don't want to fight anymore. Okay. And they're talking about if this fight's too tough.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I think we're just lucky today, honestly.
Well,
So
I mean,
that's
even with the
the
stuff
last
that y'all done as characters and all that with the funny stuff, I mean, it was like, how? Yeah. Okay. All right. That's the Cowboys.
Okay.
Now you,
Okay.
Cynthia, your turn.
What the heck is left here?
Well, see, now that should, some of the guys didn't come off, even though it was their, it's not their turn yet. That's
They're
why.
all
Yeah,
incapacitated. Oh, I
uh-huh.
see. There's one other troop over there.
There's one on the far east.
Let's
He's-
gallop on over here and see if we can't shoot
He's
him.
flying around,
We're
hovering
gonna
around.
try multiple shots again.
Yep.
So double. Let's see what happens. See if I get lucky again. Oh wow!
Oh, let's just kill him. Let's yeah. Kaboom! I think they're
Okay.
all. I think they're all out of the sky now.
I used the multiple, but I don't think there's anything else in my vision that I can shoot at.
No. I think
Or
there's only...
can I also use that to just move some more?
You can move some. Yeah, this fight is... Once Father Anderson did the puppet deal and took out the major gun and all that, this fight went south real quick. So.
But if Thaddeus was over here, we could have done other things for the gun.
The special secret wagon weapon has not been invoked yet. All right, the steam wagon. He's just isn't the driver incapacitated? Isn't he? Or he's
I thought he was still.
The driver's good.
Still alive.
The driver's good. Yeah, so he's
driver's fine.
yeah. So he's backing. He's backing it up a little bit more. He's off the deal. Jurgen. So you now he doesn't get any saves, any type of stuff. You have full control of the whole encounter. Was that right? Is that what that card said?
Rounds.
For 4 more rounds.
Okay. Yeah, we went really slow on this. Okay, so
Wow.
all right, well then Jurgen is going to shoot. Well, who's he going to shoot? Hold on. He hasn't got anybody to shoot because they're all out of the sky, aren't they?
Yes,
Yeah, but he can shoot the driver.
Well, he was told. Oh, there is one dude. Where is he at? Where's 48? Oh, right in.
48's only shaking. Yep.
Yeah, so he can still pop him in the back. All right. Oh no. He's gonna miss him with his bolt as he shoots and misses. All right, Thaddeus.
Whatever will I do? I think I'm gonna run to the wagon.
Okay.
Thaddeus! Thaddeus, where are you?
Wagon, right?
Yes, in the wagon! You must grab my thing quickly!
So, yeah, if I'm close enough to, grab the thing in the wagon, I might as well grab the thing in the wagon and have some fun.
Well, it's as big as the wagon, though, isn't it? You don't just grab it and hold on to it.
Well, no, remember, it's got a,
No, I don't remember.
Not see
Remind me.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
There was a turret upgrade involved with it.
Oh, God almighty.
Oh,
Where?
wow.
It's one of those auto-deploy ones. Basically, all those spider legs we took, it's going to rise up on spider legs right outside the top of the wagon.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh.
Okay, so well that he does. So it has its. He doesn't grab it. Then he's activating it, or so. What is? Yeah, tell me what the hell's gonna happen here. So
Basically, he's going to be sitting in a chair behind the doctor's thing, and it's going to literally rise up on giant spider legs and kind of like rotating around.
Your old Gatling gun?
No, it's a cannon.
A cannon?
cannon
Even better!
Rises
oh my God,
up
I
out
love
of the
it.
wagon, and
Spider
yes,
cannon.
and you see Thaddeus behind it. Yeah, yelling out, "Is it this lever? Is it this button, Doc?" So, because shouldn't Thaddeus roll a smarts?
Steam engine?
Should maybe Thaddeus have a smarts roll to see if he can figure this roll out?
If you want.
Has he been fully trained on this, Doctor?
No, he hasn't really. Yeah. I showed it to him.
He just saw
Okay.
it.
I will roll a smarts roll then. You want that tower or straight up?
No, just straight up. You can just roll it out here.
Oh boy.
Now, if I remember right, though, it takes 9 rounds to reload this thing.
Oh wow.
So I will
Reload
need
8.
Benny to re-roll
8,
that.
sorry.
smarts.
Yes, reload 8.
Using a chip. All right, here we go. All right, you got lucky there.
I think I know how to use it.
He was getting ready to blast his own people. Put a hole in the
Oh
ground.
my
It was going to go
gosh.
off.
So I want to shoot the steam wagon with this big old cannon.
Okay.
Is there a specific roll I got to do for that, Doctor?
For a straight shot, I think it's just actually shooting. There's a bombardment one you can try as well, but that's for long range. Oh, that takes shooting as well. Never mind.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot the steam wagon because why not? Would that be a hit?
What do I? Toughness is a 12.
5. Right, but it's a 5 that I for shooting. So I thought it
only has to be a 4, right? Yeah,
right.
Yeah, the toughness determines how high you have to roll.
Yeah, because the range on this thing is 50, 100, and 200.
Yeah, he's in range here. Yeah.
Wow.
So, Doctor, what's the damage?
3d6 plus 1, and it's a heavy weapon, so it ignores all armor.
Wow.
3d6 plus 1.
Yeah, 3d6. It's not. So hold on, let me see. So it's the single shot. So, yeah, it doesn't. Oh my god, this thing's just gonna blow up. Father Anderson and Santia are gonna have issues here in a second.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a medium blast template. Okay, but yeah, 3d6 plus 1, but there's no damage. I was hoping to maybe be able to pull up a sheet and have that, but it's not there. So,
let me see if I can pull it into
3d6
an inventory.
Yeah,
in the table
can
here.
You?
If any of them are 6, can I roll? I can roll 3d6. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll have to roll that 6 again.
Uh-huh.
Because it's erasable, correct? Or explodable?
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, so it's 11, 12, 13. So there's another 6.
Oh, there. I was able to pull it in.
Does it have its damage? Yeah, he's over here just raising God's green earth.
Yes, there it is.
So 12, 14, 18. I think it's got at least a wound or 2.
Well, it's to say, so it's just gonna. I mean, if it doesn't have. It's if you beat the toughness, you hit the thing. But I still don't know. I guess I need to read the rules of what happens shooting another. We're not shooting a person. You just shot the darn truck. So. You put a hole in it. I mean, it would. My estimation would blow the freaking thing up, but.
And before the combat's over, I'll use this.
Yeah, that's fine.
2d6 PowerPoint. So you guys who have PowerPoints, you get 11 back.
Oh wow!
Wow! Nice.
This was a far underwhelming battle.
And that's the end of my turn.
No, that's fine, but I'm still. So even if you give it, what was the total damage, Thaddeus? What did you roll with the raises?
10, 11, 21, 23, 24, because I don't think the plus 1 added. So 24 damage?
Yeah. So the question would be, what happens when you do something like that?
I'm looking through the rules now.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure there's a vehicle rule. All I know about heavy weapons is they nullify the heavy armor and weapons stuff. Okay. Vehicle weapon work just like any others, unless character chassis and vehicles. Okay. There's maneuvers, critical failures, setups, range types, chase rounds, maneuvers, more maneuvers. There's complication attacks. Damage. Vehicles cannot be shaken, but if damage equals or exceeds their toughness, the driver must make a maneuvers roll or go out of control.
Okay.
Each raise on the vehicle damage roll causes a wound, and one roll on the vehicle critical hits take.
There's what we're looking for. Yes.
Most vehicles can take 3 wounds before they're wrecked. Each wound reduces the vehicle's handling by 1. So here's the out of control table. I found that. Can I link this to you, Doc?
Is it in the Suede out of control?
Yes. If you go down the Suede, if you click the main area and go to rules, it's under vehicles.
Ground vehicle. Well, that's vehicles. I need. Wait a minute.
And then if you scroll down, there's the out of controls and the critical hits tables. Ooh, I bet you can search it under tables if they do that like you do. Let me pull it up. Yes, if you just go to the tables tab, there's a vehicle hit, critical hits, and a vehicle out of control, and it has the thing where you can just roll and they'll figure it all out for you.
Tables. 1 second. Vehicle critical hits. What did it roll? A random weapon is destroyed. If there is no weapon, this is a chassis hit instead. So the Gatling gun gets destroyed, and the driver has to make a maneuvers roll, right? So
yes, add a -1 for each wound. So how many wounds did he put on? It's a tough.
Well, I hit it for 24.
So 2 wounds? 3?
But they don't do shaken, so that actually destroys it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think so. So he's not even going to do that. So it's going to kill. It's going to explode.
Oh, great!
So I used the doctor's wrench in this battle.
Yeah, he did.
I told you, mine is much bigger.
Oh my god. Okay, so
what was that, doctor? I can't hear. I think I'm deaf.
Alrighty, so
I said it is much bigger than his. Just make sure you are not on the wrong end of it when it releases.
Well, the only one that's going to be caught in it, unfortunately, is the father. It goes. The boiler explodes. 3d10 damage to everyone in a large blast template, including those aboard and the vehicle itself. So, 3d10.
Oops.
Órale, cabrón, ¿qué estabas pensando?
Oh my god. So, 12, 13.
Oh hell, the father's probably okay at 13 damage.
You know,
Let's say I'm shaken.
Yeah. Yep. 13. The driver and the gunner, they're standard, so they're dead. Jurgen is a wild card, so he gets the wound. So he only takes one. So Jurgen's the only one left. All right. Stumbles.
Oh, because he'd be shaken and wounded, right?
Jurgen?
Or is it just shaken? Because it was 13 damage. His toughness is 7. So he's just shaken. I don't think he's wounded, is he?
Yeah, he's just shaken.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. All right, so the driver. Let me get rid of my copter is gone. I keep meaning to remove him. The pilot is dead. The gunner is dead. And the driver is dead. Okay. Abel. As this and our poor little steam wagon is now exploded.
There goes the Lego steam wagon.
I guess Abel will fly in and land on his head,
Jurgen.
and take a swipe at him. Oh, he missed though. He has a monkey on his back. Gets him.
Oh my god! All right, the Iscariots. There's not much for them to do. It looks like.
Also, remember, you have 11 power points recharged.
The trooper would die too. That's flying in the air. So, he's gonna because he's already shaken. So, he's dead too.
I say, pretty much everyone I see is incapacitated.
Yeah, the other ones are face planting into the ground. Yes.
We got him good.
And for a brief moment, your father, the Iscariot father, lit up, and he comes out of the fire. Just a little.
He's Sephiroth the fire.
Yeah, yeah. He's basically got a little steam, little flames, and kind of,
thinking about that.
Yeah, he's kind of patting it out, and they're just like, I think they drop down to the ground on their knees and just start praying and all that, but that's just me.
The 12-foot father got bathed in
Sorry,
flame.
Father, didn't mean to hit you with that.
Oh my gosh.
Just walks out of the fire, ashes to ashes and dust to dust.
I need my drum shot now. I don't have it on, darn it.
So, if we're keeping track, I've killed both the big metal things and their pilots.
Listen to him. I didn't think we were tracking it though. I wasn't tracking it.
Something
I would say the gyrocopter counts as 4. And the big
No. What is this, a Gimli Legolas when he shoots?
Yeah. That's exactly what I was going for.
That only counts as 1.
But it only worked because you grabbed a hold of my mighty stick.
Oh my
You
gosh.
grabbed and cranked the doctor's boomstick.
You took the pill and you grabbed the stick.
Oh my. Why me?
Well,
Why
the
me?
blue pill does helps with bucking the stick.
Okay. What do you want your Iscariots to do? Anything?
No, they're just gonna.
Are they going to run up to you, make sure you're okay?
Yes, they're gonna.
That's what I figured as much. Okay, Dr. Versailles.
Let's see. Is the doctor going to do anything? The doctor's going to start running over here and picking up scrap metal. Mine! Ah, look at this! Oh, this is Christmas.
Okay, so it's the X Squad's turn. It didn't remove them.
No, but they're just incapacitated.
Yeah, they're bleeding
know
out.
if
I
that
have
means
to
they're-
remove them now, which is really so. Yeah, so it used to. When you applied it, if you applied that final wound, it would remove them. It would do the roll and all that. But now on the tracker, it's just like with fantasy, with D&D and 5e and all. I have to go in and I've got the indicator, my little circle that goes in, and as you can see, I'm removing them all now.
So basically, they made it worse than it was already.
Yeah, it's now. It's I don't.
Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Maybe now there may be a set. Maybe I need to go up and look at the setup. Maybe there's something in the tracker that's been turned on and off.
It could be.
But,
The settings can be a little wonky.
Well, there was an update, and a couple new books and some other things that were added on with the Savage Worlds with on this. Okay, Father Anderson, you're up now. I think that okay, yeah. So Jurgen's laying on. Yeah, basically, there's only Jurgen kind of on the ground.
With the monkey on his back.
With a monkey on his back.
Damn,
I'm
I
going
lost
to,
my knife.
Take my bayonet, and we're going to stab at him.
Okay. I don't think there's much
Father
left.
Alexander, aka Sephiroth.
There's not much left to this fight. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Really?
Hold on.
Oh.
We're not done yet. I would like to use my card on that attack.
What card would that be?
What is that?
I just dropped it in the thing for you.
Oh. Bullseye. Play after damage
It
is
says
rolled,
ranged,
double the
though.
total number of successful ranged.
Oh, it's
Oh,
for
range. My bad.
Yeah.
He was going to have him
I,
double.
Close.
I was gonna have fun with that. I have a card that lets me pull one out of the discard pile. I was gonna play that and pull that out and double it.
Oh,
Basically,
my
so you just kind of,
gosh.
you've cut him up into little bitty pieces with your bayonet.
Sushi.
Yeah.
Little Zoro slash.
Yeah, little dicing, little pieces of them, separate them to ligaments. You're doing, you've
With
dissected.
your machete.
Yeah, so he's dead. Great. All right, well, nice knowing you, Jurgen. So because there's his wounds. I hit apply, and it does the bleeding out, but then it doesn't remove him from the tracker. Yeah, I've got to go delete him now. Unless there's something with rule sets that you can bring him back, which I don't know. All righty. Wow. They're all dead.
We did the thing.
I don't think I got a wound on any of y'all.
I'm not sure you did. No, I don't see anything.
No.
Almost had it on me, but
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
Thaddeus did almost explode. But El Padre also exploded. But he's fine.
Wow. So
And I'm extra sparkly today.
yeah, all
Well,
sparkly.
For
Okay.
what it's worth, after completing our good deed, I'm gonna play that and refresh our.
And we'll do what now? What the hell are you doing to me?
Conviction?
I don't know if we use the conviction rules, but instead of getting conviction, if we don't use that, we just refresh our.
I haven't even used any of my pennies yet either.
Oh my god. It's just
We
like
don't get
rubbing,
to keep
that's just like rubbing salt into the wound.
and that was the one I got from the. So
we don't get to keep the cards. They go back into the pile after.
Yeah, they
so
do. That's right. They do.
One of these I can't even use. Or, well, no, actually, I think I might. I don't know.
Alrighty, so let me see what happens here. Okay. Wow. Where am I? So you have destroyed the yes, so it's all gone. There's just piles of rubble. Now not all the so the doctors you not that you need it, but not all the jetpacks exploded. Some of these guys were just killed and face planted into the ground. So the doctor's going to have you're going to have an issue of trying to get him away as he's running around.
He's picking up every nut.
Yeah,
bolt, screw.
I know.
gonna
I
stop
assumed
that
that already.
well, I guess we
But-
set up camp here for a week or so.
Yeah, you're gonna have to because with everything that was happening, the other bad side is what is that Sutter and Abby, they had their hands full because the herd did stampede, and all the stuff flying around and the hyrocopter and his move maneuvers and all that. They got everything, and so they definitely have got their hands full. But y'all will tend to the wounded. And this is drag out. Yeah, y'all begin to so you're going to spend some time resting and getting the doctor will get more parts for God knows what. Once the herd is back under control, then the rest of the trip up to the Wyoming border is fairly there's really no issues and all that. I was hoping that was going to last a little longer. God darn it. I was like, oh my gosh.
That did go quicker.
It was
than I
quicker than it was
expected
supposed to be.
as
Yes,
well.
it was. So
I mean that'll teach them for trying to
Mhm.
drop.
That will teach them to have a measuring contest with the doctor.
pretty much. Trying to derail our caravan. That's not going to work.
Mhm.
He should have known that from the beginning.
All right.
Tried to give him the papers. He did not want the paper.
Yeah, so I have to. Okay, yeah, so I'm not prepared. Damn it! Sorry, I'm not prepared for the next step here because it's some. Yeah, there's some. Yeah, so you're coming into south, the southern central areas of Wyoming as you've come up through the western side of Colorado, and you got to remember that's where Sutter has got he's wanting to get up to the herd he's got, plus the land that he apparently has in this trade-off that he bought with one of another cattle rancher in Colorado. It was in Denver, wasn't it? Where he all took some time, and where the doctor ran off the young little lad that just wanted to learn and be
It was not the doctor's fault. He asked to hear some stories about the science, and the doctor gave him a little sample.
That's right.
Yes, he turned into a monkey.
So we're gonna. Well, I didn't want to end too early, but I'm not prepared for going to the next round. I'm not. I gotta set this all up because that's the one thing let me go in here to the library real quick. They just don't have enough maps for it all because you're supposed to come into the home. Okay, so we're coming into. Let me go back up here again into the nations, and the prepping it all is knowing that that there's been a time or two as you've been traveling along. You remember that. Some of the ridge lines off to your east and west and all that, or when you're traveling, even, basically when you're coming through Canes and all that, there were riders. And a few times you noticed it far off in the distance that you had kind of out of, just barely out of sight, out of range to really knowing what they are, that you had some trackers that were, something's watching you and all that. Yes. And as you've gotten farther along, you're beginning to notice that you're probably, y'all are fairly certain that you're coming into the Sioux Nation area. And it is a very volatile area, and they are none too pleased about the white man and in their territory. And this is
so we're entering a nation full of lawyers, so that's not good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And but where is end of the trail? Okay, so all right, what does this show? See, this is not really good. I can't. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna hold here. Well, I don't want to hold too. Yeah, but we're not. You're gonna be missing the next episode. All right. Yeah, I need to throw this together, and I wasn't prepared. I was thinking this battle was going to take the whole night. So unfortunately, we're going to be early a little on this encounter because I need to set up all these and find a couple of maps and kind of get this stuff prepped up right for what's next on the trail. So we will
things.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So I apologize. That's on me. Just getting prepped. Like I said, I was truly thinking like they said, basically, if this encounter is getting difficult for the group, then another one of the rail groups is going to come in to help. And y'all didn't need any help. Hell, my God, there was barely even a scratch for y'all.
Luck of the draw, luck of the dice.
Whatever. It's a big ass cannon. Yeah. So okay.
Was very lucky today.
Yeah. So
the doctor literally drew a card where he was able to go, okay, you're mine and you're mine.
Exactly.
Thank
yes.
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
They gave knows with the father. Father Anderson got it. So he's the one that basically threw the wrench into the system for me at the beginning there. So it could have gone a lot worse. All right, but yeah, we will. We're 30 minutes early, but we'll hold here. We're gonna miss. Next
Monday.
No, well, next Monday is my
next Monday, which is the couch.
That's what, and then the 24th will be
so if y'all want to go without me, that's fine. I don't want to hold you up.
I was thinking about running if we want to just hold off on that, then I might try to just have a little fun with the DCC game, and just play it.
It would be good actually, because the following day I'm traveling. So
okay, so you might have
I kind of forgot.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Get in bed at an appropriate time.
Well, I'll post it up there. What we'll do is we'll do a side game or something. I think there's even some one shots. Let me look through some of these Deadland one shots and all that. Issues, like I said, it's just for me. It's just there's doing it online. If I'm trying to do combat and all that, there's just no maps, and so it's got to be geared toward that. And I've got to replace everything and set up the encounters.
I'm surprised there aren't that many maps.
It's disappointing. I don't, I would assume that they're just playing it in more tabletop oriented, and so with Theater of the Mind, and you're, running it. But this, it's definitely for the viewers to be able to see stuff. It helps to have the maps. Now, I found a bunch of these, just ones like we're playing on this. I've got a whole bunch of the different kind of variations of this, which will work for the moment. But even in this scenario, it was going to be, trying to keep this to task with the distances and all that. I was like, I'm just, keep everything semi in close combat where you can shoot and fire and all that, and not have to worry about too much ranging on the weapons and all that. So, but yeah, what we'll do is we'll hold, but yeah, we won't. I will post in the group, and I may, if we want to do, I'm trying to still get up on the rules there, but we're doing a funnel, which is basically it's 0. You get basically 0 level characters. You get a handful. Each of you get 4. And you basically are trying to keep them alive as long as possible, and you will fail. Okay, so the dungeon crawl class.
The one time I played, I kept 2 of mine alive.
There you go. But it was a lot of fun, and it's wanting to run it. I want to learn it because you don't really. You don't have it's not a real set way to nerf the characters. You basically roll, and those rolls are what you get. And they go in the order that you roll them, and you're going to lose characters. And then when whatever's left over,
the magic system in that is very interesting.
Yeah. So I've got the rule book. They released it all. They've got it for Fantasy Grounds, and they've got several of the modules. I just want to make sure I'm comfortable enough. But with the funnel, it's more. I played it. There was some rolling and having fun. It was really just trying to survive. And figuring out what the hell was going on, and your characters, the one character I thought was going to make it, was like second to go out, squish, so you can't get attached to your PCs real quickly because they're going to go down. But once you get past it, then they start leveling up, and it takes a long time to level up. Also, it's not easy, but
and it's a one shot.
Well, the funnel you can set up. It's just you're just trying to get through it and figure out what's going on for a one shot, and try to keep you do your best to keep your characters alive.
Basically, character creation in DCC is your session 0. You go through an entire session, and the character that's alive at the end is the character you get to play in the actual.
That's right. So. Yeah, and whatever you don't pick.
Literally process of elimination.
That's part of it, and you don't pick what your stats are. You don't pick what your class is going to be. You don't pick what you don't get to pick this stuff.
That's
it basically, and you let fate determine it all. And then
you take 4 farmers into a dungeon, and the ones that survive get to make it to level
Yeah, you get a few little items. Well, as they're dying, you pick up those items, so there becomes your inventory. As everybody's dying, you're grabbing their stuff, and everybody's got all this different stuff on them. You know, and so I'm thinking about running. I'd like to do it for as just a fun off and have fun with it. So we may do that next Monday then, play it out. But I'll do it some more on the channel. So don't worry about that. But we
ran that pencil and paper once at Joseph's apartment a long time ago. He made an Excel spreadsheet to roll up new characters just because you click a button and it randomly. You can go through them so fast.
Yeah, you do. I played it on 20 Sides to Every Stories channel and was just having a blast with it. So
I saw that on the YouTube channel.
Yeah. So
you definitely have to look carefully at the magic rules, though, Duff. Like, every spell has basically wild magic you roll for it when you learn
if it goes off. Yeah.
And then the magic duels are ridiculous.
But on the funnel, you really don't have access to that yet.
No, not level 0.
Yeah. It's basically just trying to get your characters through to the finish line, and I get to have joyous trying to find funny ways to kill them all.
Man.
Okay, well, we're gonna hold there. We will definitely not be. We haven't announced who our next. I think we do that tomorrow. Who our next guest will be on Wizards of the Couch. Y'all will know who this is. You will, and we're gonna be chatting about getting into the game. So actually, with Jen was talking about just women. We didn't really get much into women in game with her, unfortunately, but. Chatting about her stuff, and if y'all haven't checked out her podcast, The Odd Tonic, which is really kind of interesting, paranormal, psychic. Her and her partner cover just all these different topics, and it's a podcast that you can get. It sounded very interesting. I want to listen to some of it. But I think we'll announce tomorrow who our guest will be. And y'all will know who he is and what he's involved with. And he's got a Kickstarter that's almost finishing up. And he will come on and spend some time with us chatting about the gaming industry and getting new games started and things like that. But y'all enjoy. I'm sorry we are on and off like this, but it's just unfortunate. I was going to ask if it was becoming an issue and all that. I don't know if y'all have another, looking at, we put the game at another time. I don't know if y'all have your scheduling and all that. I'm willing to entertain that if we want to get more back on a regular schedule. I'll send y'all a message about it. If you can't, then we'll just keep it every other Monday, and go from there. Okay. Any other questions? If not, we'll hold here. No?
I think we're good.
Happy birthday, Wild Thing.
Oh, that's right. Do we
will advance.
Oh, let's do the advances. Yes, y'all can do advances. Okay. Yes. There you go. I knew I was missing something.
That might actually fill the last half hour.
There you go.
Yay!
So let's do advances. Yeah.
All right. How do we do this again?
Yeah.
Right.
Don't I click the button? I've got a button that says advanced.
Yes. Yeah. Click the button for everybody. Believe.
And it should push to 5 advances.
It says confirm advance.
Yep, that's 5.
There it is.
Go.
So.
And again,
let me double check
the plus sign. I'm trying to remember now. It's been a hot minute. I should have been taking notes as to what I've been doing.
It's 2 to skills, unless it's a skill that's above your attribute, or you can get an edge.
Or an attribute point.
Unless you've already taken the attribute.
Last time I remember taking an edge. I do remember taking an edge.
I made a note in my character note section. I just been keeping a record of everything I've taken.
I should have been doing that.
I probably should.
The one time I have not taken notes is in a game I should be taking notes in.
I didn't make a note for my last one, but I took an edge for that. So let me.
I do know that I took and increased my attribute because D4 in smarts was just not a good thing.
Pretty even across the board except for agility.
On my flock, it says that they gain skills just like any other ally. So are they advancing with me as well?
Well, I don't see why not.
Okay.
So what I will do is I will just increase 2 skills.
Increase 2 skills. Can you learn a new skill instead of increasing skills?
You can learn it, and it no longer counts as both things. So you can make it a D4 and even a D6 if you want to bump the same skill twice.
Oh, so if I learn that new skill, I could bump it up to a D6.
Mm-hmm. Or you can learn a new skill and still bump up another skill by 1 as long as it's below the tied attribute.
Right. Thank you. I forgot about that. So I'm
Good
going
to know.
That's what I did. I took a new skill and bumped it 1. Because it used to be it cost both your skill points if you learned a new skill, and they changed that.
Okay, we're going to go to Deadlands.
So I'm looking at Suede, right?
Mm-hmm, yes.
There are some Suede skills that won't apply to us, though.
Yeah, besides the spell ones.
I'm going to take computer hacking as my skill.
Computer hacking.
Computer.
Oh my God.
If we take an edge, it's it, right? We don't get another.
That's right.
Yep, it's an edge, a stat increase, or 2 skill points.
Okay, I'm gonna see what edges I can see if there's any here that I can pick.
Alright, I did this thing. Let me make sure I...
What did you do? Let's see.
I added myself survival and bumped it.
Oh, okay.
I'd say I added repair and bumped it to 6.
So let me write these down to advance.
Since the demolition skill got moved in with repair. Although I gotta find the ruling on, because like the weird science stuff can't be repaired by the repair skill, it has to be repaired by the weird science, but I gotta find the notes on that somewhere. I think it's actually in the GM side.
Oh, how many damn edges have you got? Holy moly.
Well, part of that is the weird science comes with 2 edges now. Like when you take the weird science, you gain the artifacts automatically because it's a requirement. And then taking my starting ones and my gadget tier and my new power, my power points.
There we go.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna increase this. I pretty much got all the ones that
I always forget about the attributes. When can you raise that up again? If
once per
rank.
Per rank. Yeah.
Once per rank. Okay, I'll write that down too.
So
same for the new powers, are once per rank if you're a power user.
Are we able to increase our guts?
Or not?
Or is that just a passive?
Guts? Isn't guts based off
It's a skill that gets modified by grit.
Grit.
I don't see why you couldn't increase guts. I don't know.
That's what I was wondering, because if I can increase that, I'm going to at least once.
I have to read up on it here.
Is that based off
going to increase my survival?
Well, grit is particular to Deadlands.
Right.
Yeah, the guts.
Yeah. But the guts...
Grit's based off of our rank, too. But the guts part of the skills.
Yeah, because they're coupled with grit. Because isn't that what gives it the additional?
Guts is a regular skill, so I don't see why you couldn't increase it. Spirit-based is...
Okay. That helps out. And of course, my next rank, I'm gonna probably bump my agility to a D12.
On your next ranking.
On our next rank, I'll probably go D12 agility. So yeah, I'll just increase my guts to a D6. There we go.
Okay.
And that is my advance.
All right. Father Anderson, are you doing anything over there?
I'm looking.
My next advance has to be PowerPoint because I don't want to miss out on a rank worth of PowerPoint.
Be bringing up an attribute for sure. She's so average across the board.
Yeah, pretty much all my stats except for agility are decent.
Same.
Well, the doctor is perfect where he is. He's 10 smarts and 6 spirits, and he's got that 8 vigor because, you know, at night.
What does vigor do again?
That's your toughness, is it not?
Why the doctor has the highest toughness in the group, I think.
Actually, what is?
Yeah,
you're
got a 6.
Oh.
Your parry though on the father is massive because of strength.
Actually, that's not even. Is that?
I'd say parry's based off fighting skill, I believe.
And fighting's based off of strength.
No, fighting's actually agility.
Is it?
Yes.
Fighting is
Weird.
agility.
Yes.
Weird.
Yeah, because mine is at an 8.
Say strength only affects melee damage.
So, that being said, I'm going to use mine to raise my strength attribute by 1 die type.
Okay.
So what's it now? A D20?
No, my strength's only a D6 right now.
Is it?
Wow.
Oh, are you changing to a D8? Or
Yes.
how is your parry so high?
My fighting's a 12.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And then I guess my townsfolk will. I don't know how are you. Can you edit their thing at all?
What's that? Oh, yeah. Let me see. Iscariots. What am I doing?
They're gonna raise their shooting and fighting both to a D.
Shooting and fighting. Oh, go back. Oh, where? Okay, shooting and fighting to a D6.
Yes.
They're training with Thaddeus.
Okay. Done.
Alrighty.
All right, is everybody done? Dr. Versailles, are you done then?
Oh, yeah. I finished mine.
Okay. Alrighty.
Same.
Very well done. I will have some work to do on the graphics then. So we will get together, another month. Oh my God. So
If that's the case, I'm gonna be in Florida by the time we play again.
yeah, well, it'll be
Going to Florida.
Yeah, I'm house sitting and dog sitting for a friend of mine while they go on a cruise, and
Well-
they pay for my ticket to come over, and then, hey, watch our house, we'll pay you. So
what
it's basically
what
like
week
a
is
free
that
vacation.
is? Do you know what week is that?
It's from the 25th up until the 8th. So I'm gonna be over there for at least one Monday if we play. I
The
think.
8th. It would be the the 8th would be the
Oh wait, well no, I come back that night, so I'm gonna be on a plane.
yeah, you'll miss. Well,
So
wow.
I'll miss that one.
damn it. This just really thrown me off with the
We
change
really
the
are
change
gonna
of the
play in
schedule.
another month.
Yeah. It
Hey,
has.
so see y'all July 22nd.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
Oh boy. Because we're not playing on the 24th then.
Well, yeah.
No, because we're down row.
Yeah, so we'll play something. We'll do something. I don't want to keep going off on the channel. I have not streaming at all lately. My schedules have been all off with just life in general and this wizard stuff, which is taking too much time to get stuff settled. And so, but it's the Monday night is being the night that we to run the show to then set up the rest of the week, and I need to get a new stream on this channel going, and I need to put something over on that channel sometime toward the end of the week. And I apologize it's affecting our game here, but if like I was saying, I don't know if y'all have if we want to look at, if you have the option to go to another night. Only night I can't do it's Tuesdays right now. I don't know if y'all have other time frames that you want to look at, to get back on a more regular schedule.
Me and Ro have stuff on Wednesday, and then we've got the game on Thursday right now.
Yeah.
I mean, Tuesday's open for me, but I don't know what everyone else has.
I've got my Tuesday, I've got a Tuesday group. The only two shows I've got right now is this one and Tuesdays. So, but it's affecting, it's having us, I don't know, well, it's gonna, there's nothing much we can do about it, it looks like. So
I mean, I'm okay with playing every other Monday. I have no problems with
That's fine. It's just when we miss. So, we miss row, and then y'all miss one. We'll come in. Well, what it'll be, we'll just, your character's going to get played, as normally. We'll just keep them in the reserve if you're going to miss a session, and, it's missed. But I just like this one. I didn't want to have the combat with somebody missing this type of encounter. I want everybody there. But if I know ahead of time, I know now the 24th, and then like I said, you're going to be out the 8th.
On the 8th, yeah.
So the sessions may be more. They won't be so much encounter based, even though this Deadlands stuff is not. It's not heavy encounter based. There's a lot of this is story driven. I've tried I've made a few encounters up based on just what I'm reading and all that to throw in here to give us more to do on the stream. We might deviate. I've got more modules, and there's some other stuff I might deviate it in a little bit and come off, and there'll be some other encounters and things that go on just to have to do because of the storyline. It is a long one, but it's a lot of RP, and so
that's the fun part.
It's fun, but it also I want to engage both sides, and so unfortunately, then I get the RP. I've got to go in and get the map. I've got to find maps. I've got to build in. There's a lot more work on that end to bring out the combat and those scenarios. So, but
it's
I'll make
okay,
it work.
Duff. Don't try too hard, because next time I'm just gonna strap 10 pints of nitro to Abel, have him fly face first into something.
Are you gonna turn him into a kamikaze bomber?
Yeah, he will.
That poor monkey.
Oh,
Lord.
I'm doomed. All right, we're gonna hold here. Y'all enjoy it. We will see. We will definitely put something together. Our row's out on the 24th, and then we'll plan from there. But when we're gonna miss something, I'll either run the group or I'll have a one shot or some other type of encounter, and I may invite a couple other people to be able to come on and fill in as players and just run some. Some other type of game, even if it's a D&D one shot, just a little bit of everything.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, so we have something. I don't want to keep running where we're not playing just because we're missing somebody. That's boring for all of us. We want to play, so I've got to do a little bit better. So that's on me. All right, we'll hold. Y'all enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see at least everybody. Robe, enjoy your trip. We'll see you in a month. So, but we'll hold for
unless
here.
he joins in chat.
Yeah, come in and say hi. Yeah, but I'll see
I
you.
might pop in chat. Yeah.
There you go. I'll be back tomorrow night for Dungeon of the Mad Mage as they continue on, and their ever slow crawl of. They're still on the first level, getting through that. But it's definitely engaging and. Maybe Zeke will make an appearance. I got to reach out to Josh. It's time for the kobold to come back in and create some mayhem in the group. So
I don't know about you guys, but I'm still confused as to why this mage is so mad. But
people are in his dungeon. He doesn't like it. All right, we're gonna hold here. Y'all be good. We'll say goodnight and take care. We'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks for watching.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.